and starting with the noon slate, we have Titans at Bears. Bears laying 4, over under at 44.5. So far for this one, we've got, scroll. Okay, 61% of the bets in the spread coming in on the Titans, 85% of the bets coming into the over, and 95% of the money line bets coming in on the Bears. Okay, get out of the way. Why why are you taking the Bears, Mark?
Because they're the better team.
Oh God. Okay. Do we know that?
We'll find out on at noon on Sunday.
Okay, I've got a stat for you.
Okay.
Okay, I know I read this on Twitter. Um, I I wrote it down, but I did not write down the source. So if you want to call me fake news, you can call me fake news. But I read that over quarterbacks starting on opening day who were taken with the first pick are 5-12-1 ATS and 3-14-1 overall in their first
Okay.
start on opening day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, it's not a good statistic to go. I mean, for the Bears, it's not a good statistic to go with. But I mean, here's the thing: this is a this is a must-win game for the Bears. It
Is
is mu-
it?
it is, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, tell me
They're,
why.
they're playing in prime time in week 2 against the Texans. Texans are a legit team. Like they're ready to roll. I can see the Bears losing in week 2. If the Bears go 0-2 to start the season, it's over. It's over.
It's a long season, Mark.
It's over if they go 0-2. So this is pretty much a must win game for the Bears. I,
Okay.
I as far as coaching is concerned, Titans have a new head coach, Brian Callahan.
Yep.
They ran Mike Vrabel out of the building last year. As far as coaching is concerned, we really don't know how that's going to play into it. We know Eberflus is probably, I mean, his record tells us he's, a mediocre head coach at best. If he goes 0-2 to start the season, that will be solidified. Um, but overall, I think the Bears have a much better roster on both offense and defense. They easily have the best wide receiver core they've ever had in my lifetime. I don't think they're going to
I
do
yeah,
better than
I can't argue. I mean, Keenan, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Roman Benze. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
that.
Cole Kmet, it's pass catcher, and secret weapon, Velus Jones.
Yeah. But we got a number one overall pick in Caleb Williams.
Okay.
He's been he's been saying all summer he wants to be great. He wants to be great. What has Will Levis done this offseason?
Made it a hysterical mayonnaise commercial.
Yes. He took Mayo money. He's the mayonnaise man. You have one quarterback that's been preparing for greatness and another quarterback that has been doing spots for Hellman's.
Hey man,
How many QBs turned down the Hellman's money?
he's got a family to think about.
I mean, did they go to Joe Burrow?
And then there's his posse.
Did they go to Joe Burrow? I mean, who did they go to first before they decided on Will Levis?
I think they actually went to Will Levis first, believe it or not. I mean,
Well,
supposedly that's the thing. He puts mayonnaise in his coffee, is the rumor,
that's disgusting.
isn't it?
So
It's completely revolting. I agree.
we have one quarterback that's been preparing to win every Super Bowl ever, and another quarterback that's been doing spots for Hellman's mayonnaise. I'm going
Okay.
with the Bears -4.
Okay.
Also, throw in a Bears anytime touchdown.
For
Bears
whom?
I'm sorry, Bears defense anytime touchdown.
Okay. All right. Mark, you're flying too close. I think laying 4 points with this Bears team is insane against any team right now. We don't know how good the offense is going to look. When Caleb Williams was at his best, he wasn't like in the pocket making reads. He was you know improvising and trying to make plays. That's kind of concerning to me. So I don't know. I think you can probably get away with that in the preseason a bit more than you can get away with that during the regular season. So I'm a bit concerned there. I wanted to see him like run the offense as opposed to you know have to deal with broken plays in the preseason. That's my concern there. Second, I I think this Titans team might actually be better than people think it is. I mean, you look up and down the roster, like they needed to kind of they needed to shore up the offensive line. They did that. They brought in Cal Ridley, which I think is going to be a huge help to that offense. They shifted away from Derrick Henry in the backfield, which I think was slowing them down a bit. You
Well,
know,
yeah, well, that's another thing is we don't know what this offense is going to look like without Derrick Henry.
I think we do.
The other thing is he might be without D Hop, who Hopkins was a big connection for him the year before. It kind of revitalized his career in Tennessee. So I think D Hop is questionable for this game.
I think he is too. But even so, you've got Cal Ridley, you got Tyler Boyd, you got Chigakonkwo. I'm not. I actually like this matchup for the Titans. I'm taking them +4. I think they cover. I don't know if they win. I would consider a money line sprinkle on this one, but I haven't talked myself into it yet. But either way, give me the Titans +4. I just think I'm kind of concerned about the Bears pass rush. I know I know they're okay on the one side with Montez Sweat. I'm really concerned to see what that other side is going to look like. Who's that other guy you have to worry about? I don't know where that's coming from. So give me the Titans +4. I think the Titans cover. I don't know if they win outright, but I think we're looking at, I mean, would it shock you if the final was 20-19 Bears? Wouldn't shock me.
I think that we might be having a coming out party for Caleb Williams on Sunday.
All right. Moving on.